Does this have any connection with any karmic relationships in her lifetime now? Is there anything she needs to solve to be able to embody more of that love?
We're showing her vines right now. We're showing her growth, the seed that's growing, and the vines are all interconnected. And we're showing her the interconnectedness. Like every vine is a branch from the original source seed. Like it started with one seed and then all these branches came out and they're just growing and they're all crossed over, but they're just kind of growing wildly. And they're growing up to be like the sky kind of thing. And I'm not sure why they're showing me that. I think it has to do with family, starting from the same seed. Like we're all extensions of that seed, but we're all kind of going on our own path, and sometimes we intertwine with one another, and sometimes we kind of grow in a completely different direction, but we're still a vine of the same seed, of the starting original seed. And like here, there's no judgment as far as what each vine is doing. Like they're just going to the light, however best the way they can. And this makes me emotional because it's really no judgment. There's really no judgment about any of it. It's just that the vine is just on its journey and they sometimes cross paths, but they're all going to the light, and it just makes me emotional because I think we put so much emphasis, we put so much heaviness on ourselves in this lifetime of such place of that comes from a lower density energy, and in all reality we're just vines of the same seed trying to grow towards the light. And sometimes it gets a little tangled and sometimes you go straight there, but there should be no judgment about it. It should just be love and light.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else that needs to be known about this scene or to be done to untangle some of the vines?
We just show a visual of Carrie just sitting alone as a little girl and just sitting off in the corner by herself. And she feels that parallel in that reality right now is that she's off in the corner by herself. But that's okay. That's what we want her to know, is it's okay. And that we're opening up that place in her heart. She can feel it unblocking as she understands her higher purpose. She understands her higher mission. And seclusion plays a role in that to a degree, for her to heal and to help her untangle some of that family entanglement. And what she's done, we're showing her flowers blooming we're showing her that what she's done and the work that she's done to move some of that family lessons for her deep tied family lessons that were unable to be learned through many, many lifetimes of her family reincarnating here on earth, that she was able to come here this one time, enter that density, and with no earth experience in this density before, be able to master all these lessons and understand and grow and learn from all these lessons. That isolation and her sitting by herself, that she couldn't have done it with all those distractions of being intertwined within all of those other relationships. And so she's done more healing isolated by herself than she would have done if she were an active role in those relationships.
And is it possible to clarify more her life's purpose and her mission in this lifetime?
We're showing her being sent down to this earth, kind of like a comet, the way she arrived at this earth, and that she had to, like, she almost, and she sees it as like her arriving here and it just being so dense, like the pits of hell, kind of as if you would imagine something like that. And then she was here to come and to transmute that and to be thrown into the depths of hell, but to climb her way out, and by a guiding light. And she was meant to transmute a lot of that energy. She was meant to uh, heal her family in a way that the family bonds that they have to these karmic relationships. And she was meant to come here and guide her children to a better place as far as teaching them how to love and love themselves and to read energy and to find happiness. And I mean, we just keep on showing her a fiery scene. Like she almost like was here to kind of travel through the depths of hell to find the light and to shine the light for others and to understand it and to help heal others, and to empower others. And we're showing it like dissipate almost as ashes in the sky. Like it just, that transmutes that energy. And she was here to be a powerful beacon of love.
Is there anything in particular that she needs to do to be more aligned with her life's purpose? She would like to channel more easily and also activate some abilities like clairaudience. Can you give any advice on this one?
The more connected she is with her breath, the more those abilities will be able to be opened up. But we are actually energetically, like they're energetically sending me something right now, energetically connecting with my third eye. And I feel this pull, and it's like something's blocked in my third eye.
Okay. Do we need to spend more time here until third eye is more clear?
I think that
Or
you need to, they're working on it, but we need
okay.
to ask them to unblock it.
Okay. Can you please help Carrie unblock her third eye and all of the abilities that she wants to activate?
Okay, I feel them doing that right now. Like they're pulling all that energy in there and opening it up.
Okay, let me know when it's done.
Okay. It's almost like I'm off in space right now. Like I see the stars and it's just silent and there's floating.
Okay, so is it done?
Yes.
Okay. Is it possible to activate clear audience for her as well? Is it done?
Yes, we will do this.
Thank you. Is there any healing or activation that Carrie needs in for her life's purpose and mission, or that she can benefit from, that she can give it now?
We are scanning and we are like the energy's blocked kind of like lower abdomen. The energy's kind of blocked there. And so that's
Can
just
you
kind of
help?
like, yeah, we're going to help her with that, but that's her creation energy. And so the more she is creative and uses uh, that channel, it'll help maintain the flow of the energy there. But now we're unblocking it, and now she can feel the energy traveling down her legs, and she can feel it just kind of flowing again.
Thank you. Is there any advice on how she can be more creative, on how she can manifest her creativity in her day-to-day life or her life's mission?
To just play more and to enjoy that, be creative in things, just see the world as structures that can be put together and played with, and she can be more creative. And she knows what she needs to do too, like daily life, just to not limit herself in the creativity.
Thank you so much. And can you just remind her right now what she needs to do in the day-to-day life. I know that sometimes we know, but we're not as aware to or convinced.
Right. We're showing her to explore everything with childlike eyes. And as she sees things with childlike eyes, the creativity will come to her. It's not so much a to-do list as a 1 through 5 to-do list. It's so much like as a way of being.
Okay, thank you so much for clarifying. Is there anything she needs to know around healing her relationship with her family, mother or sister? Can you give her any guidance around the situation anymore, or the previous scene was enough?
And the previous scene was enough. We just want her to know that, like, that she feels her heart tugged on a little bit, and that will clear some of that for her because she's learned that lesson. But she's not meant to interact with that family, and I think she knows it. She knows that her path has taken her on she's naturally channeled that information, that her path is on a different way, but she wanted to send love, and to heal it and to give opportunity for conversation. But what she needs to know is that she is on her journey and her family is on their journey. And until her family's ready to step up to learn that lesson, to understand that love and forgiveness is important, that she can't put her or shouldn't put her energy into it if she's not called to it, if it's not unnaturally aligning with her life. And that's what she wanted to know, is if she should continue her energy there. And no, her focus is on moving forward in this higher frequency of energy and evolution.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much for clarifying. Also, Carrie would like to know if she has been on a ship in this lifetime, or why is she noticing them? Is there any work she needs to do around this as well with ships, or anything she should know about it?
We're showing her, yes, she has been on a ship. We're showing the image of a ship. But we're showing her that she's done work on the ships, but it's not what she would think. And the reason why it's not a part of her daily consciousness is because it would be a distraction at this moment. And so as she needs to know more, we'll unveil more to her through her dreams. But she doesn't need to know right now.
Thank you. Can she know more about Lemuria and her time there?
Yeah, we're showing her that she's already experienced this information, and that we will guide her to more questions about Lemuria that she can have at a different session. But she already knows what her role was there. She already showed her that she was what she would call right now in this lifetime a sorceress. But we will guide her to more questions, and then she can have a session around Lemuria just by itself, because we have more information to share with her, just not in this session.
Okay. And is there anything she should know in this session? Is there anything we didn't explore in this session that she would greatly benefit in this moment in her life?
that just to continue to manifest and create the life you want to live, to honor yourself and what you've been through, and honor that there's so much more that can be accessed in this lifetime in the higher realms. And she understands her life purpose as far as her higher self. She just wanted more clarification, and she's doing a great job. And there's not much more that we have to offer.
Thank you so much. I want to ask you and Carrie as well if is there anything else for healing, or are we good to end the session now?
We're good to end this